XRP just got slammed, and it's not just retail traders feeling the pain. We've got insider moves, SEC meetings that could change everything, and a chart setup that might be screwed by the dip. Let's break down what just happened, because this week could rewrite the XRP story. So let's start with the biggest wild card of them all, the SEC's private meeting scheduled for today, probably happening while you watch this video. So rumors are flying that this could be the final chapter in the Ripple lawsuit. If the SEC drops the appeal or signals a settlement, it could very well unlock XRP's full potential, including a path to ETF approval. And that's not just hopium. Traders are already pricing in the bullish outcome. Now, I'm a trader, so speculating and pricing in a bullish outcome, that's speculation. Sort of kind of dangerous. I'd rather react to the news. Now, let's really talk about what's moved the market, because CEO, Ripple co-founder, Chris Larsen, moved a ton of money to a wallet. I'm talking about millions of XRPs, up to $175 million worth, to the exchanges. Now, this is often cited as a preemptive move to liquidate. That's usually what happens when you take crypto and move it on over to wallets. And so everyone's like, oh, what's going on? Because that's not your average wealth up. And the market saw it freaked out, and combined with weak liquidity, it tanked. See, liquidity happens when word of mouth, hype, opium, everything starts stepping in, right? And so usually in the beginning, when, something runs from 69 cents to $3.66, you get profit taking. So liquidity starts drying up, right? If we don't get a lot of people jumping in because they're like, well, wait, it's going down. Am I going to lose my money? Now, here's where it gets brutal. In just 24 hours, XRP saw over $88 million in long positions liquidated. You greedy fucks, you leveraged yourself. You never leverage yourself on crypto or shit coins or penny stocks. Leverage, don't do it. Oh my God. Now, you combine that with high leverage and weak hands, and boom, XRP free falls nearly 19%. If you got stopped out, you weren't alone, but you shouldn't be getting stopped out if this is a long hold for you. Now, we're going to go ahead and really talk about that in a second, but here's the kicker. Technical signs show XRP may be bottoming out. We're going to jump on the charts and talk about that. Also, my man, killing it over at crypto, Mr. Moneymaker. Oh my God, using the 1348 charts. Hey, brother, man, thank you. 1348, brought to, I guess, a mass appeal over at trade1348.com. But XRP may be bottoming out, and the buyers step in at the $3 level. I want you guys to watch this video. This was yesterday. I broke it down for you on what was going to happen. And I literally just grabbed my furry balls. I know you were expecting crystal balls, but furry balls waxed. Not so furry. Slightly. Okay. Might give you a razor burn. Anyways, the lows begin to form, and if the SEC meeting delivers the bullish news, we could see a reversal. Monster reversal? I can show you a monster, but no, maybe, right? See, because crypto, because it lacks institutional flow, it's highly motivated by emotions and hopium, you see. So you might want to go ahead and pay attention. Now, I'm going to go ahead and break it down to you on the chart of where you need to start paying attention, right? And all right, so before we get to the chart, let's sum it up, right? We got the SEC wildcard today. We got the insider dump by the CEO. Please do not let this be. When it comes to money, there's no fucking loyalty in this game. None, right? We learned that early on in life. And we're going to see if there's a potential bounce. But the next 48 hours are crucial, all right? So here we are in a 4-hour. Now, I want you to watch yesterday's video, right? Because we talked about this happening, that breakdown there, right? We talked about coming down to this level, the restructure here, guys. The restructure. Let me zoom on in. I talked about there being structure here. And that's where it was going to come on down. We talked about a top. And we also talked about, if I go ahead and hide the candles here, guys, we're going to talk about VWAP here. Now, for a lot of crypto traders, you really don't follow technicals because there's no reason to, right? I mean, again, there's very little institutional backing. This is purely retail and speculation. So we have this magenta is now turned blue, which means even with the candles off, we could see that price action is now above VWAP, and we had a response to this level. So everyone is legit waiting to see what's going to happen. Now we're at 327. We had talked about breaking down to the 326, and we zoom on out. Let's see if we got some levels. These were some levels that I was paying attention to, and that's going to be right around here. You see this yellow line right there, guys? Let me see if I can get this front and center. We got this right here. We're going to go ahead and mark that. And then we could go ahead and mark that. And so we had a range. And let's see how this looks here on the 4 hour, right? So there we go. As we look at the levels here, we could see the candle here. This candle respected this level. We had 2 touches here. We got to break through this level with resistance here. Now that's what the 4 hour is showing us. Let's get on over to the 1 hour. In the 1 hour, you could see, oh my, this is textbook. We knew exactly when XRP was going to dump, which we got the signal right here. We broke through GT or GT 500, which is an added confluence indicator, right? We use this to trade futures. We use this to trade stocks and options. And so, oh my, it does work with XRP. Why? Because we don't have to worry about institutional fakeouts now, right? This is purely emotionally based. I can read your emotions with this chart. So we got this breakdown here, and look at it. It's a thing of beauty. So we have to break 328. We break 328, we're bullish. We would then have to look at the 344 level here, right? Could act as a level of resistance, 344 and 340. Keep this in mind, guys. We break that, then we're probably stair-stepping to highs and potentially breaking all-time highs. And that's really it, guys. Listen, you know, we could go ahead and talk about news. We could talk about what's really, really going on, right? But, you know, I always say that the chart is a painting of emotions. Now, we go on over to like stocks and options and futures, and that's manipulated by algos. But when we got like these smaller coins and basically moved by retail and whales, we can read emotion here. It's very easy to do it. Anyways, guys, you want to learn more about this chart? Maybe take this chart and develop an edge as you build out your crypto portfolio. Check me out at trade1348.com. And get this set up. All right. Anyways, that's it. XRP. You know what? We're waiting. We're going to wait to see what happens. I'm signing out. Peace.